Alright, today I'm going to demonstrate just the small, simple basics of getting out and shooting and moving from a vehicle. Hopefully you don't ever have to get in this situation and use these tactics, but they help to know. Alright, so usually, let's say you're in the driver's seat and wherever you are, you know, you're usually driving in these situations, so you'll have a rifle or such here, and say there's contacts here in front of you, and there's contacts coming from the side, or something, we'll deal with them later. So there's contacts here in the front of you, usually you can pull up, draw your rifle. So whenever you draw your rifle, you want to bring it up and over your shoulder, and then up with your left arm, and push in, and usually right here you can engage the targets. And then whenever you have engaged them enough, you bring it back over your shoulder, plant your foot, and push out with the rifle, and come out. So you can engage more here if you need to. You can lay a little more accurate fire. Sitting in the seat, you're not going to be able to lay out super accurate fire because it's going to be really dusty, loud, and bullets, whenever they fly through a front windshield, how it's curved, they usually drop down 3 to 4 inches whenever you're shooting through a windshield. That's usually with a handgun. I'm not really sure what it is with rifle calibers, but the bullet usually drops when you shoot through a windshield. So, you engage targets here with more accurate fire. Alright, you come out here, say there's targets coming this way. So, you come right here, you can pop a few rounds here, and so you want to get in the most secure spot of the vehicle when you're shooting as possible. Bullets fly through vehicles, it's nothing. So you want to line yourself up with the axle, and to eliminate how much you can see, or how much they can see of you, and how much you can see of them, a super good way to do that is lay down, put your foot up against the wheel, shoulder your rifle, and lay over. From here, you can engage targets under the car, and then lift back up and come here. Alright, so when you're here, what a lot of people think is, really people don't realize that there's a 2 to 3 inch difference between rifle sights and barrel length, or barrels, especially depending on if you have a sight on your rifle or not such. So if I'm here and I pull the trigger, yeah, I can see them, but what can my barrel see? All it sees is the trunk. So I'm going to be shooting my own trunk here. So what you want to do is turn your rifle. So from there, you can see down the barrel at them. This is going to be more inaccurate fire, so you're not going to be very lethal, but you can suppress them, and so you can get in a better position. So throw a few shots here, and you want to get up and move around. Depending on where they are and where you are, you want to get away from this car as much as possible. Now, that's just getting in over here in this position is because, say, they're right there. Usually the best position to get behind from a car, which is never really good to be behind a car because, like I said, bullets fly through vehicles, it's like it's nothing. So, usually the front axle is the best place to be because there's more metal there to possibly stop bullets. But once you've engaged them or whatever, you want to get away from this vehicle, find you a hard piece of cover, whether it be a tree, house, whatever. And so for